Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson. Joining me this morning are Kellie Fuller and Elise Harrison of Emerson's Fresh Check Day. Thank you both so much for being here with us today.
It's nice to be here.
Thanks for having us.
So Elise, I'll start with you. Could you just explain a little bit about what is Emerson Fresh Check Day?
Fresh Check Day is it's an event that was started by the Jordan Porco Foundation. It was a family who lost their son in his freshman year to suicide, and they really felt committed to starting a way to inform students, to reduce stigma about seeking help, and to make it a fun activity for students.
Now, how was this event brought specifically to Emerson?
Well, Elise brought the idea to me and a group of us that meet pretty much on a monthly basis from all over campus to talk about mental health issues on campus. And she asked if we were interested in doing it, and so the group said yes, and away it went. So we had our first event last year. This year we hope to make it even bigger and better and more exciting for students.
Yeah, and one of the things that is really important is that mental health is not just an issue of the counseling center, it's an entire community. And we have 11 different departments that are participating.
That are going to be participating in the event.
Now, what could students expect to see if they were to come to Fresh Check Day?
Sure, so when students walk in, they'll check in, they'll get a card, but it's actually like their passport that'll get checked off at every single booth that they visit. We have 9 different booths. Each will have a message and an activity for the students to participate in. Some of the booths will be, one is called The Elephant in the Room, and it's all about talking about the topics that people don't like to talk about. 9 out of 10, which is 9 out of 10 suicides can be prevented. The student group Active Minds will have their own booth. We have a booth called Paint Your Art Out, which will have canvases, paint your own piggy bank, finger painting activities. We will have the famous Emerson ball pit for students to climb in. That is actually very relaxing once you're actually in it. So different things that students can pick and choose on what they do. At the end, they turn in their card. We do have raffle prizes. We have a 32-inch flat screen TV, which will be given away. We have a gift card for yoga, mandala coloring set, different things for students to win just by attending the event.
That sounds so great. Now, the goal is to try to make the stigma around mental health disappear, and you're doing that through having fun activities that can engage students.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, what really brought you to this? I know that you are the director of Emerson Counseling and Psychological Services, but trying to bring this to the Emerson students, is that something that you're very passionate about?
Yes, because there's so much important work in prevention, and we don't want any student to be alone, feeling badly, feeling depressed or sad, and not having a connection to the community. That's one of the most protective factors in helping students who are having trouble, is having a community around them. And that's why this event is so important, because it brings awareness to all of the students that they can help. They can seek out students that they think are lonely or having trouble.
Where it's not isolating a student that feels alone, it's showing the rest of the community is here for you too, and you're teaching them how to do that. Now, what are some of the ways that you're going to work with these students at Fresh Check Day to give them resources to help a friend in need?
So the 9 out of 10 booth has magnets that every student will be able to take that actually talks about warning signs and different resources that they can contact for themselves or for a friend. Active Minds, like I said, will be there, the student group around mental health issues. Just again, peer-to-peer mentoring as far as that goes. We will have self-care kits that students can create. The fitness center is actually doing a booth called Boost, so it will talk about little things that people can do during the day to actually, from a physical aspect, help improve their mental health. Diversity and Inclusion has a booth about resiliency in the face of microaggressions and oppression, so hitting on different topics that have come up on campus already. So really just broad messages about all sorts of different topics. Having multiple departments involved is actually giving faces in other areas that are now aware of mental health resources on campus and how to have conversations with students.
That sounds so great. Now, where and when can students attend?
October 13th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the campus center. We are taking up the entire first floor of the campus center. You won't be able to miss us.
Awesome. Well, I thank you so much for joining us. I encourage you all to go to Emerson Fresh Check Day.